here, and I am a mentor of this program. I will be teaching you about graphic design. Now, what is graphic design? Graphic design constitutes of a multitude of elements, icons, images, and typography. How we are actually combining all of these elements together and putting it forward into one cohesive material and communicating with one another is actually the science and the art of graphic design. Graphic design, as I had just said, it communicates with different kinds of people. For example, if you're designing a business card, or if you're designing a flyer or a brochure, okay? All of these elements, they need to reach out to a certain person. People might be actually seeing them and actually might be viewing them. Graphic design also be used for both the print media and the electronic media. So whenever we are designing something, we have to keep in mind who will be actually seeing that, because communication and the medium through which we're actually communicating with these kind of people is very important. To use these kind of graphic design elements and to create these kind of products, we need certain tools. Tools like, for example, if you have a screwdriver or if you have a hammer, those are used for carpentry or even for mechanical work, okay? But in graphic design, we don't do that much of physical work, although we might need to sometimes draw something, or we might need to physically cut out a piece of paper to create a different kind of product. Our program is actually designed around two different kinds of software. One software is from Adobe, which is called Adobe Illustrator. Another software is also from Adobe, that is called Adobe Photoshop. Using Adobe Illustrator and Adobe Photoshop, we will be working in graphic design. So, without further ado, let's proceed. Welcome to the graphic design course. As I was saying, graphic design uses a multiple range of images, text, icons, graphic elements, and typography to create specific graphical content. In our program, we will be focusing on a system called learning through working. What this means is that we will be showing you a design and we will learn the various tools and elements used to design that content. We will be needing two software for the course. One is Adobe Illustrator and another is Adobe Photoshop. It is also important that you have an optimum running laptop or desktop computer on which you can work. To download the necessary software, you can follow the instructions in a later video, or you can download it from www.adobe.com. Our course is divided into two parts. We will begin with Adobe Illustrator, where we will learn how to use the various tools and panels to create various objects, elements, and graphical content. We will learn how to design business cards, flyers, threefold brochures, logos, and also learn an important segment called vector tracing. In our second phase, we will learn about Adobe Photoshop. In Adobe Photoshop, we will get to know about how to color correct an image, remove the backgrounds of products, and create new images by combining other images. I hope you have enjoyed this segment of the introductions to graphic design, and I hope that you will be installing and working with the different kind of software that we have talked about. And we hope in an upcoming segment, you will be probably installing them properly. Okay? Because without the proper software, we cannot proceed forward. So, welcome to graphic design again, and hope to see you again.